Hello everyone, how are you? In today's video, we will see how we can deploy Elasticsearch and Kibana via Helm chart. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you have already seen Elasticsearch and Kibana installation via manifest file, and they are just general manifest file through which we have done deployment of Elasticsearch, Kibana, and Fluently, and we have set up a basic setup of logging. So in today's video, with best practices, we will involve which we will get through the Helm chart. For that, we will use the Helm chart of Bitnami for Elasticsearch and Kibana, and we will complete our setup. So let's start today's video. So first of all, that is the link where you can see this chart, and for the installation, we will see this command. And to recognize our efforts, we are making, I'm the only person of this YouTube channel, making very hard to deliver what I know to you. So please hit a like and put your comment so that when you do comment and hit like to my video, I get better reach on that video. You are also supporting me in previous videos, so I'm assuming the same spot and from your end. So let's start with our today video. I am hoping that you have knowledge of your Kubernetes, Helm, and Elasticsearch and Kibana, and you are just want to know what are the things we can do with the Helm chart. If not, you must do that. Then you come to this video. Otherwise, it's just an installation or deployment. Not have much meaning without prior knowledge of these topics. For Kubernetes, you can watch our channel. We have multiple videos available. So for today video, we have already created a namespace demo. And if we go to Lens, currently we click on the overview, it's empty. Let's first create the Elasticsearch. So I'm going to run this command. I'm creating this by name of my release. We should change that according to our requirement. We just click here. So that's the release note what we get. Its name, my release, deployment, and Elasticsearch, and the chart version, app version. That's the chart we are using of Bitnami. That's the particular chart version, and that is the application version. It's creating Elasticsearch of 8.10.0, and other information that's giving a warning. Elasticsearch requires some changes in the kernel of the host machine to work as expected. If this value are not set in the operation system, yes, we can boot and okay for this आप यहाँ पे जा सकते हैं. Okay, please be patient while the chart is being deployed. As it can be accessed on port 9200, and this is the local port. My release hyphen last is demo. To access the cluster, execute the following command. Choose report. Okay, so kubectl get all hyphen and demo. Same if we go to the if you go here on what we can say on Lens, here you can see that we have a 4 stateful set, and corresponding to that we have 8 ports. So first check what stateful set we are getting here. Same we will get from CLI. These are the 4 stateful set of master, data, coordinating, and according to their service getting rated, and they both have 2 replicas. As this is the high level setup, this is the recommendation for the prod. And if you're not going to implement it on prod, you can just create one component of master, other you can make the 0. Let's come back to Lens. Here you can see that it's getting up one by one. Actually we are making this stateful set. Stateful set comes in form like that. First one replica will came up. After that, second will came up. It is not like the deployment that all of a sudden all the ports are coming up at the same time. First one will come, then other will. Now you can see that we have done installation part. You can check the master log. We have two master, one goes phase, other will take responsibility of it. It's the loads of plugin is getting downloaded after starting Elasticsearch, and after when the loaded module done, profile is security is disabled. By default, security is disabled, and this is the master node which is get created. Okay, Mushik. If we came back here and we just need to, I need its values file. What we can do, just copy this, paste it over here as show w values. No need to here, as we are getting the default values from the repository. Just we need that, and we need to save it somewhere. Yes, values dot yaml, and okay, first value we have found, that's of SonarCube. That video is already available on our channel. I have already done that. Now Elasticsearch done is that, and we are here with the Elasticsearch YAML file. How we can customize these properties, we will see. First, let's create the Kibana, and for Kibana, let me to just duplicate it. Sorry for the background noise because of my daughter. Kibana. That's the Bitnami Kibana. Instead of Kibana, just click on the Bitnami. Here, while running the Kibana, without Elasticsearch, it will never came up. So you should provide Kibana to that. And let me copy over here. What it's saying, Helm install my release. Instead of my release, it name it as Kibana. Okay, Kibana hyphen set Elasticsearch host is the host of Elasticsearch and port. So here port is the 9200 and host we have seen host in the release notes. First we will go as they are going, then after that we will make our changes. There, that is my host. Sorry, some keyboard mistake. Okay, if you now just copy it, and once again, we have not given the namespace here. I think we have not given hyphen demo. Else, if we not give the namespace here, it will going to create resources under uh, namespace. We can say default. Just paste this over here and run the command. We will go through the value.yaml file for the customization part. Let's wait for it. And if we go online again, here you can see Kibana is in initialized state. Just go for the pod log. Okay, just wait for some time. -47 seconds. File is disabled. Okay, it's creating some index tab there, installing. Okay, installing the transform. Meanwhile, check for service Kibana, and let me do port forwarded 5601. Same port we can use. Okay, Kibana is getting loaded. Here you can check. We have did do the login, and then just wait. Just go to port back again. Kibana is in full running phase now. It's some error. It's due to it's not able to download some functions there, but it's basically working. And if there is a no connection with Elasticsearch, it will never came up. And here now we are ready with our basic setup. It's just a basic setup without any authentication. That's not recommended it, but we will put. I will tell you how to put password in here. Here you can check the if you enable the beats. You can do enable fluent deep, fluent bit, and file with any one you want to. Then you can check here. Uh, basic license is just active. Started threading. Their data views are there, and index management is also there. That's by default index which is getting created inside the Elasticsearch. Here, now we can go with the it. We need Kibana files also to demonstrate. Just copy it. If we just put over here Helm show values. Here we are just saving. Okay, it's get created. Now let's look how we can make the difference. There's some global part we have already seen. It's a service name 9200. You can change it global part anytime if you need, and you can make the queue version and other parameters. You can override that. This then you have container port for REST API, which need to communicate with the cluster with from external services. Then it's going to be very long value.yml file. Set cars init container. Init container same used for, and here is the image 8.10.0. If your organization have some dependencies on some specific version, you can change the image here and you can apply, and same image, same version of the same will get created. Here I will forget to tell you one thing. Here in the PVC, as we are making the statement set, Kibana is making some information stored here in the its PVC, and there are two PVC redundant type getting created from master and data node. Okay, then we came back. If you're using private repository, you can do that. Here in the security, you can is false, you can make it's true. Then Elasticsearch password, we can give adm@123, and this is secret. You can make the secret and call it over here. For there is a challenge. If you want to secure the Kubernetes Elasticsearch, you should have TLS. Either you have TLS from your organization, you can create your own self-signed TLS, else you can make the auto generation true. So here we have TLS and auto generation, we can make it true. I'm not sure what, maybe we get some error, and we need to check. Okay, keyword password transport services cluster IP. I think we know we only require the security first time. So what we can do, we just make this enable, and here if we check, we have done have list of Elastic demo. Here what we need to do, we need to upgrade it, upgrade stop. Now just copy it, and there are much more setting. I think if we like want to make ingress and other stuff, we can go through it, and that's here. If you want to make the ingress, I don't have ingress at this point of time, so no require here. Other things rather than this. Here if you see, we have master only true, and replica count is true. If we want to increase the replicas, we can make the increase here, and roles PDB post description buzzer is false by default. If you have if you creating Elasticsearch for your infrastructure, not for logging setup, then you can make the PDB enable so that you have that one or whatever the required number of Elasticsearch for to serve your application. In case of we can say in case of particular when we are doing uh, logging only, we can compromise here in the resource limit. You can mention uh, because when you are doing the logging setup, if resources are getting resources are low, so you want that your application should get resource instead of your logging setup, so you can manage that from here. Here there are lots of parameters out there. Node affinity you can mention, node selector. If there are some instances which have low cost, if you want to make the setup at that for logging, you can do that by using of that node selector. Taints and relation are also, here are props are mentioned. We can create props in container. We can make the true. Here you are seeing that we are getting the 8 GB storage, or that particular PVC we are getting the of 8 GI. From where it is defined? It is defined here. We have seen just persistent enable true size. I have seen, yes, that one. You can make the changes from here to make from 8 GI to more, and you can change the service class here. If you need particular service count, you can create from here. And that data node same, you can make the replicas 3 from here. Same will goes here, and I don't think we should pay. Same for in just same for other component you will make. Just I'm going to Helm upgrade install the old my release hyphen demo in the namespace. Let's see what happened. And if I go here in the config, in the secrets, one second. We forgot to mention one thing. Without we are just update the release without mentioning pointing it to our changes. We have made changes in es value.yml file, so we should mention es value.yml file. Now you can see there is a no secret of password for Elasticsearch. It should get created via this release. Okay, now here you can see certs are getting created because we have made auto generate of TLS make true, and here you can see password of Elasticsearch. Okay, and Helm release. That's the Helm releases which we have made. Here you can check that, like here for master we have cert. Same way TLS cert and TLS key can be seen. Okay, so here we have made the replicas count to 3. So if you go to stateful sets, here you can check if it came up 2 by 2, then it will after that we came up to pods. Let's wait for it. Third node is getting created. check for its logs. This master node it's giving error. Master node not discovered yet. This node has node bootstrap cluster. This node must discover master eligible node. Okay. It will take some time, I think up to 5 minutes. So I'm pausing the video, wait for it. Okay, it's now working fine. What I have to do, what I have done to make this working, I go to stateful set and here in the master, I have just restarted the stateful set. So after that, the old one get get the TLS, and after that it shifted to 1 and all will came up. But one thing here, if you can just delete the pod, it will automatically restart. So you have to, after making changes, you have to restart. All the pods are working now fine. Here you can check the logs. So it's get added and it's working fine in the cluster. What we require here now to check Kibana. Here Kibana is unable to read the asset node as they it's facing an issue because Kibana don't have the authorization now because it's enabled via we can say authentication is there and it have to pass the authentication. We have just need to change. We have to make same changes in Kibana also. So here is the Kibana. That's the global parameters. Like cube version is there. You can change as per your requirement. And image. Here replica set we can create, but we don't need replica set for Kibana. We search here for password. That's the TLS. Kibana password. First we need to enable its true. Then admin @12345 Elasticsearch password secret. Okay, we can't pass the Elasticsearch password directly. We need to pass secret, but we have already have secret. So here we can come secret my release Elasticsearch, which have the Elasticsearch password. Then TLS let's check what it say. First of all, what we need, I think we should have Elasticsearch host there. Port is the 9200. Host is the What was that? From here we can see the host. No, host is not there. Once again, we should have a headless service configured for that. We just go to services, and here we have a service for okay, just paste it here. It's getting, my system getting hang now. Sorry for the slow. I think it's enough. Okay, and just try what happened. We just need that Helm upgrade install -n dem. Just paste it over here. Just run it. Let's see what happened. Any error in the release? No, nothing. Just we need to go over here and in the ports, new ports of Kibana should get here. Let's check logs. What was the time it's get created? It's 5 minutes old. Think just restart it and see what happened. If you go here, we have made changes in space only. Then it should get. Then what? Okay, multi-attach error. It will get resolved. Let's wait for it. Port forward. Stop it. Enable it. And wait for it. Okay, now error gone. What was the issue? Issue was just that if you go below security here you have to make it enable TLS enable true, and in the verification you have to make none, because if you not make none here it will check for the valid certificate, but it's our self signed, so make it none. Then run from local. I am making the port forward. Now check elastic, and password was admin123. Okay, we can verify from here also. We have config Kibana, password is there. Okay, one is more, admin added 1234. 5 is also there. Stable. Elastic. Let's wait. Here is a little twist. Here user is the elastic, and we need to use the password like we use create for the Elasticsearch admin 123. Then you can see you are able to log in. So it make the authentication for the Elasticsearch. Say why use UI, you can do explore the Elasticsearch Kibana. Hope you liked today's video, and please support by making a like and commenting in video for better reach. Same way other properties will go, like you can make the definition for the source and other stuff by using this. Thank you.